Good morning, student. I hope you all are fit and fine and you are enjoying your live classes. In the last class, I have explained some numericals related to the current, electric charge, and also some theoretical questions related to that topics. Define electric current, what is the relationship between ampere and coulomb, SI unit of electric current, is electric current is a scalar or vector quantity. You know that electric current is a scalar quantity, and how electric current is measured. You know that electric current is measured by the instrument known as ammeter, and ammeter, how it is connected in the circuit. Ammeter is connected in series in the circuit, and ammeter is a low resistance device, and an ideal ammeter has zero resistance. Up to here I have explained before this class, and also I have explained some numericals, how to solve the numerical based on this topic. Now I have also a little bit given introduction related to the topic electric potential. So, what is electric potential and how you will define this, and what is potential difference? You know the children, आप जानते हैं कि आप जहां जिस मोहल्ले, जिस गांव या जिस कॉलोनी में आप रहते हैं, तो आपका कार्य के प्रति या किसी भी कारण से आपका कुछ प्रभाव आसपास एरिया में रहता है. मीन्स आप जहां रह रहे हैं वहां के कुछ लोग आपको जानते हैं बाय समहाउ, या आप पढ़ने में अच्छे हैं, बहुत इंटेलिजेंट हैं, आप सबको मदद करते हैं, वट एवर द रीजन में बी, पीपुल में नो यू इन अ सर्टेन एरिया और लिमिटेड अराउंड यू. तो आप कह सकते हैं कि ये हमारा क्षेत्र है, यहां हमें लोग जानते हैं. जैसे इलेक्शन में हर एमपी एमएलए का अपना अपना एक क्षेत्र होता है जहां वो अपना प्रभाव, अपना कार्य क्षेत्र विस्तार करता है. यहां भी इन दिस ऑल्सो इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल, बिफोर डिस्क्राइबिंग दिस इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल, नाउ वी विल कम टू द टॉपिक ऑफ द फिजिक्स. आप मैग्नेट का भी इस्तेमाल किए हुए हैं. जब आप मैग्नेट रखते हैं, बार मैग्नेट सपोज, तो इस मैग्नेट का प्रभाव व्हाट यू विल सी कि कुछ दूरी तक इस मैग्नेट का प्रभाव पाया जा रहा. मीन्स रीजन अराउंड द मैग्नेट अप टू विच द इफेक्ट्स ऑफ मैग्नेट कैन बी सीन और ऑब्जर्व. मतलब इस बार मैग्नेट के चारों तरफ सराउंडिंग एरिया में जहां तक इस मैग्नेट का प्रभाव अगर दिखाई दे रहा हो, तो हम कहेंगे इट इज द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ऑफ दैट मैग्नेट. नाउ वी विल कम टू द टॉपिक दैट इज इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल. You know that generally the current is the flow of charge. Here we are considering the unit positive charge. Suppose we take a charge Q charge, unit positive charge is kept here, and this charge will show some effect up to a certain region around this unit positive charge. This unit positive charge will show their effect around the region surrounding this positively charged particle. So the region around the positively charged particle up to where the effect of this charge can be experienced by another charged body. By another charged body. कोई भी दूसरा charged body अगर हम यहां रखते हैं तो उस पे अगर सेम चार्ज रख दे रहे हैं तो उस पर रिपल्सिव फोर्स एक्ट हो रहा है, मीन्स दिस चार्ज बॉडी इज एक्सपीरियंसेस द फोर्स ड्यू टू दिस already placed unit positive charge here. So that region around the unit positive charge body up to where another charge body can feel the effect of it, that region is called electric field. That region is called electric field of that charge body. Now, what is electric potential? Then, electric potential is the amount of work done. Amount of work done on a per unit charge body. Amount of work done on a per unit charge body in bringing that unit positive charge from infinity to that field where the already positively charged body is present. Means when we bring this unit positive charge from where infinity to where in the electrical field of the already present unit positively charged particle. So this amount of work done in bringing per unit charge from infinity to that point in the electrical field is called electric potential. What is it called? Electric potential. Means let W is the work done in bringing unit positive charge Q from infinity to that point in the electric field. Then electric potential it is denoted by V. Electric potential V will be what? W upon Q. Means electric potential is V is equal to W upon Q. Means amount of work done in bringing unit positive charge from infinity to that point. And electric potential is denoted by capital V. Electric potential is denoted by capital V. And SI unit of electric potential is volt. SI unit of electric potential is volt. And 1 volt is equal to 1 joule upon 1 coulomb. 1 volt is equal to 1 joule upon 1 coulomb. Means you can say that how will you define electric potential? 1 volt of electric potential means when 1 joule of work is done, in bringing 1 coulomb of charge from infinity to that point in the electrical field, then you can say that electric potential is 1 volt. And electric potential is measured by an instrument known as voltmeter. Known as voltmeter. And voltmeter is a high resistance device. Voltmeter is a high resistance device, and an ideal voltmeter has resistance of infinity value. And this voltmeter, how it is connected in the circuit? It is connected in parallel, across the parallel of the load or element in the circuit. And electric potential is also a scalar quantity. Now let us see what is the difference between electric potential and potential difference. Till here I hope you are able to understand what is electric potential and what is 1 volt. Now let us see what is potential difference. Learn, more or less the term is same but little bit some difference is there. You know that जैसे आप हर के घर में एक वाटर टैंक बना हुआ है, हर बिल्डिंग में आप देखेंगे एक पानी की टंकी लगी हुई रहती है, और उस पानी की टंकी से दो तरह का पाइप गया हुआ है. एक इनलेट पाइप जो आप पंप से पानी इसमें भरते हैं, है ना, भरते हैं ना, नहीं, और एक आउटलेट पाइप है जो बेस, टंकी के बेस से जुड़ा रहता है, और इसी से पानी आउटलेट होता है जो कि आपके हर बाथरूम और किचन सभी जगह ये पानी की सप्लाई आपको मिलता रहेगा. कब तक मिलेगा पानी कंटिन्यूअस? इफ यू वांट द कंटिन्यूअस फ्लो ऑफ वाटर इन योर टैप, अगर आप अपने नल में पानी की बहाव रेगुलर चाहते हैं तो क्या करना चाहिए, क्या होना चाहिए? सिंपली आप कह सकते हैं कि हाँ सर, जब तक टंकी में पानी का लेवल इस आउटलेट पाइप से ऊपर रहेगा, मींस इस यहां से जब आउटलेट पाइप जा रहा है तो इस टैप में पानी कब तक आता रहेगा? जब तक कि पानी का लेवल इस आउटलेट पाइप के लेवल से ऊपर रहेगा तभी पानी इसमें फ्लो होता रहेगा. जैसे ही पानी का लेवल इस आउटलेट पाइप से नीचे चले आएगा तो क्या आपको पानी मिलेगा सप्लाई पाइपलाइन से? टैप में नहीं मिलेगा. मतलब if you want a continuous flow of water in your tap, then the level of the water in the tank must be above the level of the outlet pipe. जो आउटलेट पाइप जहां लगा है उस पाइप के लेवल से ऊपर पानी का लेवल होना चाहिए, तभी आपके टैप में कंटिन्यूअस पानी आएगा. जैसे ही उस लेवल से नीचे जाएगा तो क्या होगा? नल से पानी आना बंद हो जाएगा. ये होता है. सो इन केस ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी ऑल्सो, if you want the continuous flow of current in electricity also, if you want continuous flow of current in the circuit, किसी भी सर्किट में अगर कंटिन्यूअस फ्लो ऑफ करंट हो तो देयर मस्ट बी अ डिफरेंस इन चार्ज इन बिटवीन टू टर्मिनल्स. मतलब दो टर्मिनल के बीच जो है बैटरी है, ये सेल है, इस सेल के दो टर्मिनल, एक पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव, दोनों टर्मिनल के बीच क्या होना चाहिए? देयर मस्ट बी ए डिफरेंस इन चार्ज पार्टिकल, मीन्स वन मस्ट बी एट हायर पोटेंशियल A or one must be at lower potential. Then only the charge particle will flow from one terminal to the next terminal, and continuously we will get the flow of current in the circuit. If this difference is not maintained between the two terminals of the cell or the battery, then you cannot get the flow of current, continuous flow of current in the circuit. So, if the potential difference at A is VA and potential difference at B is VB, then this difference in potential, electric potential between two terminals is called electric potential difference. Means delta V is what? Difference in potential difference between the two terminals of the cells. Now, how you will define the electric potential difference? Electric potential difference is the amount of work done. Electric potential difference is the amount of work done in per unit charge on a body, bringing the unit positive charge from point B to A. That is, delta V A minus VB will be what? W upon Q. Amount of work done in bringing unit positive charge from point B to A. This difference is called electric potential difference. So the unit also, electric potential difference has the same unit as the electric potential, that is volt. SI unit of electric potential difference is volt, and electric potential difference is also a scalar quantity, and electric potential is measured by the instrument known as voltmeter, and this voltmeter is connected at parallel in the circuit. And ideal voltmeter is a high resistance device and have infinite resistance. And here also one electric potential, how you will define one electric potential difference, and 1 volt will be same 1 joule upon 1 coulomb. So this is the electric potential and potential difference. Now let us see the difference between voltmeter and ammeter. What is the difference between voltmeter and ammeter? Sometimes this question is asked, so you should know how you will differentiate the two instruments, that is voltmeter and ammeter. Let us see now. Now let us see the difference between voltmeter and ammeter. The first point, voltmeter is a device used to measure electric potential difference. Electric potential difference या electric potential. First point. Here ammeter is a device used to measure electric current. Electric current in the circuit. यहां पे आप कर सकते हैं कि वोल्टमीटर is a device used to measure the electric potential difference in the circuit. और यहां हो गया कि एमीटर क्या है? एक डिवाइस है जिससे हम इलेक्ट्रिक करंट मेजर करते हैं. सेकेंड पॉइंट, हाउ इट इज कनेक्टेड. So voltmeter is connected. It is connected in parallel across the resistors of the conductor. It is connected in parallel across the resistors of the conductor in a circuit, in a electrical circuit. Yeah, electrical circuit. Ammeter is connected. It is connected in series across the resistors of the conductor in the circuit. Here circuit means electric circuit. Now third point. Third point is voltmeter is a high resistance device. High resistance device. Voltmeter is a high resistance device, and an ideal voltmeter has infinite resistance. Infinite resistance. Here, ammeter is a low resistance device. Ammeter is a low resistance device. An ideal ammeter has zero resistance. So this is the three important points which distinguish the voltmeter and ammeter. I hope you learned. Till here you are able to understand what is electric potential and what is electric potential difference. Now in the next class, I will be explaining some numerical related to the electric potential as well as few questions, short questions, very short question which is usually asked based on this topic, and then we will again move forward to the next topic of the chapter. Till then, children, remain or stay at home, be safe, and please go through this topic once again to make your concept more clear. If you have any queries, you can ask in the questionnaire period when the window is open for you. Till then, goodbye children. Thank you. Have a nice day. Hope we will meet again in the next class. Thank you. Have a nice day.